Hi.
Hi.
What up, my channel? Welcome back to another video. I'm Jessie, and you're watching. First things first, I would like to dedicate this video to Elias. DM'd me on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure he was totally joking, but he'd said that he really wanted to see an apartment tour, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to film an apartment tour just for you.
I stand before you today extra.
Really excited to finally be filming this apartment tour. I'm moving out of this apartment. I am moving into a house, a place with a fenced-in yard, so that my puppy has ample room
To destroy.
So this is my way of saying goodbye to this space that I've lived in for 2 years. I've lived in this apartment for 2 years, and then I lived in another unit in the same complex for another year. So 3 years of my life total. I'm going to be saying bye to this very important chapter in my life. This is the apartment that I lived in when I started Bow Ties and Books. This is the apartment that I lived in when I started dancing again. I've got so many good memories in this space, but I'm also ready to let go of the space at the same time. So without further ado, let's get right into the apartment tour. Okay, so we're gonna...
Really?
Now you're gonna bite my ankles? Ma'am, excuse me, thank you, thank you, I'll take that. Say hello, thank you so much, thank you. This is the apartment beast. I've decorated this corner with 2 scarves that I really like, and then these pieces of artwork are done by a Black Canadian non-binary person, and Jerry of Onyx Pages actually gifted those pieces to me, so every time that I see this corner I think of Jerry, and she is just one of the most wonderful people in the world. So if you are not subscribed to Onyx Pages YouTube, you absolutely need to be. And then this is, of course, my calendar. So one thing that I always keep the same on my calendar is this side, because I struggle with obsessive thoughts and unwanted obsessive thinking. And these are the list of things that I run through whenever I find myself in an obsessive kind of episode. And then here I just have all of my coats and things that I tend to reach for. Literally my favorite hat that I own in my hat collection, and I never wear it because
it fucks up my hair.
But I absolutely love this. This is a mirror that I have had to turn away from the line of sight because the dog still hasn't learned that she's the dog in the mirror. This is my bedroom. I absolutely love it. The vibe that I wanted it to be was earth sign, so I feel like I went a little bit overboard with all of the vines. I just really couldn't help myself because of
who I am as a person.
So this is kind of my display wall. These are where I keep all of my pins. I am a really big pin collector. I love buttons, I love pins. This is one of my many pin flags. And then I have these towels up here. They're bookish. Okay, this one is doing its own thing. These ones are bookish towels that I get one every year at the Midwest Book Fest. Unfortunately, that's not happening this year because of coronavirus, but this one says I'd rather be reading, and this one says reading forever, dishes whenever. And then I have like a nice mood board here, images of my family, just some quotes that I like to always remember. This, of course, is one half of my bow tie collection. This box is where I keep my bow ties that have chains on them, or these are my Marvel superhero bow ties. This is Vision. A lot of my lighter colored bow ties are in here as well. We have Riri Williams here, who I absolutely love and adore. And then in the bottom here, I have my dark bow ties. These ones are basically reds all the way to blues on the middle, and then I have some blacks here. So yeah, this is how I basically organize my bow ties, and keeping the dog away from them is literally all that I can do. And then down here is where I keep like important papers and stuff like that. I have my guitar. I have owned this guitar since I was 12 years old. It is my literal most prized possession. I absolutely love that guitar. The bed, I absolutely love canopies, and I'm so freaking glad that I put this together. I spend literally all of my time in this bed, and for my next place I want to put up even more lights than you see here. But yeah, that is basically my bedroom. I have a little nighttime ritual, and I haven't been doing it lately because I have a new girlfriend, and we have not been good about doing my nighttime routine because I'm just so excited that they're here.
And that they put up with me.
Girlfriend, I'm going to have to walk you through my nighttime routine so that I can actually do it. Partner is filming this video in case you're wondering why the camera is floating. So what I do every night is I turn on my essential oils diffuser. I put whatever scent that I want. Sometimes I just spray the room with this Moroccan Moon Warm Amber Room Spray. So I put on my essential oils or spray the pillow, and then I will put on rain sounds with my speaker. This speaker literally lives in my bedroom, and its purpose is for me to listen to soothing rain sounds while I'm trying to sleep. And then I also will I keep earplugs like all over the house. I will put earplugs in so that nothing kind of disturbs me. And I will also turn on the fan so it literally feels like I'm outside, like in the middle of the ocean. And I also will sleep with a blindfold on. And doing all of that together just creates this like really nice sensory deprivation, and it allows me to sleep
Really deeply.
However, I've not been doing that because A, new partnership, and B, new puppy, and I don't want to sleep in because the dog needs to go outside and needs attention. So that's why I haven't been doing my nighttime routine, but I highly recommend it if you're an anxious person or if you just like struggle to go to sleep in general. It also makes me more excited to go to sleep knowing that I have this routine. Okay, now I'm gonna show you my closet. It is
a lot messier than you would assume that my closet would be.
I'm sorry
for who I am as a person.
Okay, so this is my closet. I have one of my studio lights in here that I use to film. And then on the left side of my closet is where I keep all of my button-ups. This is the newest addition. I speak English. This is a piece of artwork that was gifted to me by a family friend when I went off to college. And he used to draw these incredible like vintage cars. He was this like 80-year-old genius architect, and I just really loved him. And then I keep all of my sweaters and jackets up here, and then pants go over here. And I'm not even gonna show you the other closet because I have to
be able to look myself in the face in the morning, and I just wouldn't be able to do that if I show you guys that closet.
So, okay, moving on. We are going to go into this little hallway, and ever since I've moved in, I have had these two pieces of artwork up. This is a Nigerian piece that I got at a festival, and I really, really love it because it emphasizes the importance of family, and that's super, super critical to me. And then I just loved this vintage piece because it both combines my love of vintageness and also fashion. So I love that I have this here, and I'm so excited to take it into the new place. Let's go into the bathroom. But this is where I keep all of my, hi puppy, where I keep all of my things relating to my hair. This is where I keep all of like my jewelry stuff. I like to hang up my necklaces so that they don't get tangled. And then this is where I keep all of my earrings. And here, this is for the bathtub. I have a whole cabinet dedicated to my love for being in the bath. I have these bath bombs. The company's called Nectar Bath Treats, which I love because it's queer owned, because it is owned by Jodie fucking Foster. Did you know that Jodie Foster has a bath company? Because she does. Ma'am. Milkshake bath bombs that you can like put into the bath, and it's like bathing in an ice cream in an ice cream cone, and I just fucking love it. So that's everything in here is related to the bath. Bath salts, bath bombs, etc. And now we are moving into the living room. This is where I film. I literally will put a chair kind of kitty corner between the floating shelves and the bookcase, and I just sit here and I film. So these are the books that just won't fit on my bookcase, so they live here. My floating shelves, which I installed pretty much during quarantine. I just was so bored that I decided to put a bunch of stuff together. So I mounted this television here. I built this entertainment center. I installed these shelves. This is bookcase stuff, and then here, this stuff here is for journaling. Now I wish this was prettier, but it wouldn't, if this was neatly organized, it just wouldn't be mine. Here, these are like the magazines that I will make my collages with. The rest of the stuff here is basically like mail, just every other day things. And this is where I keep literally all of my journals. This is my fitness journal. This is my booktube journal, which tells me what to film on what day, and it's the place where I put all my creative video concepts. This is my Spanish journal. These are the journals that I utilize the most often. This is my television journal, my TV and movie journal. And then these are the two journals that I showed off in one of my Sips by unboxings video. These are the journals that I use for my self-care journey. This is the gratitude journal, which encourages you to be mindful and aware of the pleasantries that you have in your life. And then this is the self-care journal where you really have to think critically about the ways that you are or are not taking care of yourself. And then this is my little diary. That's what this corner of the house is dedicated to. And this is where I keep all of my, my pouches. I love collecting pouches. I always have been. I'm huge into pouches. This is a Curious George one. I've got an It pouch. I have one that says Black Stories Matter. So I keep my pouches here and they have journaling supplies in them, as well as some washi tape.
This is where I'm gonna get canceled.
I keep all of my stickers and my washi tape and my construction paper in this paper bag just because I have so many that I don't know how to organize them anymore. It's literally stuffed with stickers. If you want to see a sticker collection video, let me know because I've got a lot to show you. These are the plants that my puppy does her damnedest to murder. This plant, who is my pride and joy, I don't know if you can see it from here. There was literally an entire stalk like this, but it was taller. It was this tall. It was minding its own funking business. And then Satan over here and just fucking kills a whole baby.
That was somebody's child.
She doesn't even feel sorry. That's the worst part about it. This is my plant collection. This is the plant collection. So I think I have like 7. I've got 1, 2, 3.
This one died.
4, 5, 6, 7. Hey.
Say hello.
Caught. Busted.
Red-handed.
Look at that.
Siéntate. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl when she's not eating my fucking plants? Really?
And then along the wall here is just my rainbow shelf. I'm not like a huge rainbow shelf person, but I just love how it looks along the wall. Hey babe, what color is this? I was roasting my partner on Instagram because they insist that
It's peach brown.
it's not peach brown. That's not a color.
It's brown.
It's not.
It's
Okay.
very. It gets progressively more brown.
Oh my god. This is where I do all of my mad scientist journaling and collaging, where I edit my videos. And this is basically like underneath here. This is where Akasha is at all points during the day. Like she loves laying underneath this fucking desk.
All right, someone needs a walk.
I guess the last thing that I can show you is my kitchen. The kennel that she literally is never in because she guilts me every time that I try to kennel her. She looks at me like I personally kick puppies in the face. Dining area, which doesn't really get used because I eat on the couch like a mad person. Kitchen. This part is the most important part of the kitchen.
Because it is where the alcohol lives.
The alcohol lives here. And that's my favorite part. This is the other favorite part of the kitchen because this is where I make my tea. Oh, I should show you this wall. Oh, I guess I should show you that too.
I'm so bad at this.
This wall is where I keep some more art. This is my fancy black cock. I got this at a vintage shop and I absolutely love it. This is some artwork by Store May, an incredible artist over on Instagram. And then I keep Akasha, who, Akasha's looking at me, Aaliyah's role in The Queen of the Damned, which is the book character Akasha is named after. This photo has been in every single apartment that I have ever owned. And I've been living on my own for 10 years. This specific photo, it means so much to me. This was my senior photo that I took with my guitar.
And honestly, I don't even know how I have a girlfriend.
I was just such a freaking dork in high school. And these are family members. This is my abuela holding me and my big brother. This is my abuela with my mother and my grandpa Braulio. And then that is my father and me doing what I love to do, which is talking. Love this flag. It says do right and fear no man because same. And that's pretty much my apartment. Thank you so much for watching another Bowties and Books production. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I would absolutely love it if you became Akasha. Oh. If you became a part of my bookish family. All of my social media links will be in the description box below. Until next time, stay safe, wear your funking mask, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.
Stop biting me!
Are you proud of who you are? You proud of yourself?